What's going on? Welcome to another edition of Hustlers Kung Fu Live. Today we're going to talk about my thoughts about the new normal. I was out and about today and more people had on masks and it was an eerie, almost sci-fi type experience that I was going through, and I came home and I really thought about how this is going to change us fundamentally as a society. I mean, we're going to be forever altered by this experience as a country, as a nation, as a world community. This is going to literally change everything. And I got some thoughts that I'm going to jot down to help you guys win. And also be sure this this episode of Hustlers Kung Fu Live was brought to you by Hustlers Kung Fu University. Go ahead and get 30 days to 2,500, the original course, so you can start your side business today. This is my free gift to you during this rough and uncertain pandemic. And also, go ahead and get the Hustler's Mindset, Pimping Your Mind for Success, so you can get the Hustler's Mindset. And also, since you're about to be making some money, go ahead and get the Money Management course. It's going to teach you how to optimize your money. It's going to teach you how to get down with the get down. All right. So let's get into it. First of all, I need to do one thing. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Hopefully we are in good spirits, because some of this stuff is a little scary. Some of this stuff is a little crazy. And some of it you should assume, you're smart cookies. You've been around a minute. You understand how these things go. You should assume. You should know. But this is the first prediction. Right now, we've have literally people around the world who are cooped up and they've developed lockdown buying habits. Now, what is this? There are many people who never used Instacart before this happened. They're going to keep using Instacart. There are people who really didn't shop a lot online. They're going to become rabid online shoppers. Everything is going to move to the internet way faster. I want you to understand, we're already moving toward the internet, but it's just got a kick of octane. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be one of the craziest things that you're going to see. Because, we're already moving towards online, but it's almost not going to make any sense to start a business offline without a strong internet presence. It's already kind of doesn't make sense to do that, because I'm getting ready to do a lot of online training probably next month. This month I've got to get my act together. I got a lot of stuff I need to finish up on, but everything's moving online. And these lockdown buying habits, because the thing is, many people experienced a level of comfort and ease that they never experienced before. So they're going to keep doing this stuff. It's not going to go away. And also, let's just get this notion out of our heads. We're not going back to normal, whatever that was, anytime soon, as evidenced by today. And I was just sitting there because I had to go to Costco, and Costco has toilet paper, y'all. I saw people rolling out. I was like, oh, Costco got some toilet paper. It was the craziest thing. But we're not going back to normal no time soon. There will not be a new normal. There will be a new normal after this. And it's going to involve a lot of different things. Like right now, like when you go get food through a drive-in, they put your food in a little tray. and they hand it to you, that's not going to go away. And they have the little credit card machine where you put your card in there. They don't even touch it. These new habits, because the virus is going to be with us for a while. It's probably going to be with us for a few seasons. And, it is crazy how people are disregarding this. And you're starting to see a lot of videos of people with the virus in the hospital. They're talking about their experience. They're talking about, you're going to see more and more and more of that. So another thing that is about to happen. You thought there was a bunch of online businesses? You ain't seen nothing yet. The number of online businesses are going to explode because right now you got a whole bunch of people. They're sitting at home. They don't have no money, and they're reading all these articles like Amazon is making money like a crack dealer. Walmart's making money. Costco's making money. But they're looking at all of these online businesses. There's the number of my friends who literally their sales exploded. It's like Christmas every day during this pandemic for their online businesses. And people are paying attention. You're going to get people who are going to start an online business because right now they're seeing what's happening and they're going to dip their toe in the water. They're going to do a swan dive in the pool of online marketing. You're going to see so many new online businesses. You're going to see the proliferation of Facebook ads. You're going to see an increase in people doing YouTube ads because this is one of the things I noticed today because, this channel, I have YouTube Red, so I don't have ads on it. But I was on my other channel and I started seeing ads from people I've never seen before. I started to see more black people running ads than I've ever seen in my 10 years on YouTube. I'm like, and some of these folks I know. So I'm just getting ready to tell you, if you have any ambition of starting an online business, you need to get busy now. You don't need to wait until your stuff is together. You need to get into this now because I got a video that's going to drop tomorrow that's talking about the art of making money online. And I will get into the particulars in that video because there's so many things that you've got to understand. There are so many things that you need to really understand because all of these folks who are going to start these online businesses, they're going to be unseasoned. And you're going to see craziness. You're going to see all kinds of ads. You're going to see people on Instagram. You're going to see 40 and 50-year-old women on OnlyFans. I've heard that the 40-year-olds and the 50-year-olds are putting their leg in the OnlyFans game because they can make money at home. You're about to see an alteration of society. You're about to see a resetting of social norms. It's about to get crazy. Another thing you're going to see, travel is going to take a hit for years. First of all, let's go ahead with the Civil War in the United States of America right now. Half the people in the country think this thing is real. Half the people think it's a hoax. That half that think it's real, they're not going to be traveling. They're not going to be flying. They're not going to be doing Airbnbs. And also in the travel industry, let me go ahead and show you some cool stuff. Let me find that. All right. This, if you want to, this is going to be a growth stock for you folks who like the market. This is ultraviolet. And for the folks who say, yeah, the sun manufacturer ultraviolet, educate yourself. Because of the atmosphere, the ultraviolet rays don't reach the earth because we would all be burnt up and crispy. But this is going to be a growth industry. You're going to have hotels. They're going to buy these machines and they're going to roll the room in the hotel rooms. They're going to roll down the halls. You're going to see a lot. You're going to start seeing these machines everywhere. This is like the companies that make these machines. This will be a buy, as they would say in the stock market world. You need to go ahead and get this stuff because this is a growth industry. Anything that has to do with sanitation, cleaning, making people safe, those are the stocks you want to buy. These stocks are going to boom. These stocks are about to go skyrocket because right now there is a new emphasis on cleanliness. Clorox cannot make enough wipes. So anything that has to do with disinfection, that's you want to buy some stock. Google the companies that make these ultraviolet disinfection machines and see what their stock doing if they're in the stock market, because I guarantee you this is where you're going to want to invest your money, because this is going to be part of the new normal. People are going to be very cleanliness conscious. They're going to be very health conscious and social distancing, not touching stuff. This is going to be the new normal. And I'm trying to find a better video because there was one. Here it is. These things kill Ebola. They do everything. Ebola zapping robot. And the thing is, they just put them in the patient's room and let them do their thing. I mean, this is going to be a growth stock. You heard it here first at Hustlers Kung Fu. This will be a growth stock. Anything that has to do with disinfection, like Clorox, the company that makes Clorox, the company that makes Clorox wipes, all that stuff, those stocks are going to boom because people are very, very much focused on being clean, safe, and sanitation is a real thing. Sanitation is a big, big thing. So that's going to be part of the new number, because like travel's not going to recover for a few years. Travel's going to take such a big hit. When, people start resume traveling, you're still going to see planes are going to be half empty for a minute. Because right now, there are literally planes flying with 3 or 4 people on them. And I think they're going to fill up to about, 25%, maybe 50% occupancy. But there's still a lot of people who like, I ain't going out. I'm not going out. I'm not going to chance it. I can't take that chance, Tony. I cannot be out here in these streets. I can't do it. So you're going to have all types of things that are going to go down in this new normal. This is something else too. More people who used to work in the office who are now working at home, they're going to stay there. More people than ever before will be working from home. And this is a nod to travel. A lot of people who were constant traveling, they're going to start doing Zoom conferences, because they were like, well, I could do this from home. I could do this in my, because a lot of people are not going to return to the office. It's just not coming. They're not. The work at home boom is permanent. These folks are not going back to an office. And what this is going to do is create a big, big problem for commercial real estate. Because any job that you can do from a laptop and you have a Wi-Fi connection, they're not going back to the office. So all of these landlords who have all of this commercial real estate, they're about to take a hit, a bigger hit, because they're taking a hit right now. But the hits are going to keep coming. I would not want to own any commercial real estate unless I owned it outright. If I had it leveraged, I had loans on it, I would be very, very nervous right now, because these big office buildings, these folks, they ain't going back to the office, man. They ain't going back. It's over. It's a wrap. This is something else. Homeschooling is about to skyrocket. Remember that other half of people who think this is real and they have children, and they're going to be paranoid about the health of their little children. People about to yank their kids out of public school. Homeschooling is going to be a norm. You're going to start to see municipalities where little Timmy and little JoJo, they wake up in the morning, wipe the sleep out their eyes, and they go downstairs to the kitchen table and boot up their laptop. And their teacher is going to, the classroom is going to be your kitchen. And this is going to create a problem for parents who are used to their kids going somewhere. This is going to be another part of reshaping of America and reshaping norms, because the stay-at-home mom is about to make a comeback. I know that sounds crazy, but the stay-at-home mom is about to make a comeback. The stay-at-home mom is going to be out here. She's going to be out here in these digital streets, because essentially with the shaping of the economy, unless she can have a job where she works at home that allows her a lot of flexibility, a lot of women are going to get up with an alpha male, a masculine dude who got that paper, and they're going to be mom. It's going to harken back to Leave It to Beaver. We're going to have June Cleavers all over the place. This is going to happen because couples are going to be forced with a very hard situation. And going back to schools and daycare, it's like, can we send little Joey to daycare? Can we send little Tammy to daycare? Nah, we can't do that. June, you're June Cleaver. I want some biscuits. I want some steak when I come home. I'm Ward Cleaver in my suit and tie. And Ward Cleaver is going to be working from home in his home office. Whole families are going to be home. It's going to be crazy. But the stay-at-home mom is about to make a comeback for those who have the economic means to put that off. Now, what does this mean for the social lower? Because this is another new part of the new normal. Let's see. The lower underclass is about to explode. With all of, because what's going to be hit the hardest is restaurants, hotels, hospitality. All these low wage jobs are about to be in critical, they're about to be on life support. They're about to be in critical condition. You're going to have such a raising of the country, like Uber. Uber is running at 10% capacity now. Uber lost 90% of its capacity, 90% of its customers. And the social lower economic underclass is literally about to explode. And there are going to be talks about UBI and other stuff in the future, because we're going to have such a large number of people who are not going to, unless they take 30 days to 2,500 and get the hustler's mindset, links below, they're going to be out here in these mean streets by their damn selves. And the suffering is going to be massive. And I feel that, as much as I am personally against UBI, I don't feel that it's a good thing to give people money for doing nothing. But I feel that that large social permanent underclass is going to usher that in. Because we're going to have, because right now in the country, we have 15% of the population that is not intellectually intelligent enough to do jobs above cleaning. And then we're going to add probably another 20%. So we're going to have like 25% of the country that's just going to be hanging out with nothing to do. They're just going to be hanging out. They're going to be like, what's up? I'm the permanent underclass. I got you. You need your car washed? I got you. You need your kids watched? I got you. Because I need some money, man. I need some money. So we're going to have, it's going to be wild. Poverty is going to spike. And I feel that because it's going to be so hard, and I may be wrong on this, that many women will decide not to have children unless they're in a good situation. I feel that the single mother out here battling dragons by herself, having 2-3 kids by herself, never married, I think that's going to tamp down, because it's just going to be so hard if you're in that situation. Now, I could be wrong on that, but that's just the way that I'm reading the tea leaves. That's just the way that I think that it's going to come out. and this is sad, and I talked about this before. Many businesses are going to close permanently. A lot of these businesses that closed due to this pandemic, they ain't opening up again. And this is going to be another part of ushering into the large social underclass. This is going to be why we're going to have so many people who are just going to be, I mean, it's going to be hard. And it's going to be really, really tragic and sad because we're going to have many adults who will not be able to find work. They will have nothing to do. And this is going to be a reshaping of America because remember what I've talked about before, like the digerati. These are the people. These are the Mark Zuckerbergs. These are the people who are billionaires. You're going to have that group of people. That number is going to grow. And then you're going to have the multimillionaires. That number is going to grow. And then you're going to have the millionaires. And that number is going to grow. And then after the millionaires, the middle class is about to disappear. The middle class is about to be hollowed out. So you're going to either be really good financially or you're going to be ass out. And that gulf is about to get very, very wide. Like the rich people are going to be living in the cities because you will not be able to live in the major city unless you got cheese. It's just not going to be tenable. Like what happened in San Francisco, like the poor people who are literally crapping in the streets. That's a problem. They're crapping and pissing in the streets in San Francisco because they can't afford to live in San Francisco. So what's going to happen is the rich folks, they're going to get tired of smelling piss and boo-boo, and they're going to start getting those folks out those cities. And I want you to think of a Mad Max scenario. There's going to be the Badlands, and that's where the poor people are going to be. And the rich people and the pretty people, they're going to be in the cities. It's coming. It's coming. AI and automation is about to get on steroids. AI and automation was already here. It was raising industries. You ain't seen nothing yet. You have seen nothing. What the changes that's going to happen is like, let me show you this. Now, you will have to go to this video because I'm not going to get any sound. But this is Google Duplex. This is AI that is so sweet that it can recognize and have a conversation with you. Call center jobs are about to be an endangered species. Automation and AI you thought like Minority Report. Go back to Tom Cruise when they were chasing him through this automobile factory and there were no humans. You're going to see these automakers drastically reduce their organic carbon-based life form numbers on their firms. I mean, it's going to take some time, but you're going to see where a factory that literally took 50,000 people, they're going to crank it down to 5,000 people and a bunch of robots. You're going to see automation literally take over. And I don't think that we're going to have the driverless cars and trucks for about 15, 20 years. But that could be cut. That time period can be cut. But what you're going to get is sheer transformation. You're going to get a level of productivity and automation. And see, the rich folks are going to have all this tech. We're going to have new tech that you ain't never seen before. You're going to go to a house and the house is going to answer the door. And it's like, hello there. My name is Wilson. Oh, you have a package for June. Put it in this bin, and the bin is going to pop open, drop the package, and bounce. You're going to see a level of fascination, high tech that has never been seen before. It's going to be unleashed because a lot of this tech is already here. They're just not talking about it. They're not putting it out, but you're going to see it. The tech is coming, and the rich and the adaptable and the creatives and the producers, they're going to have the tech. Poor people, they're just going to have fancy cell phones. They're not going to have the tech, or they may have disregarded tech. And we're about to enter a brave new world. What we're about to go through is going to be such a radical transformation of society. I mean, you know, the holodeck on the Starship Enterprise where they can go in there and play and have sex with these things, that's going to become a real thing. Sex dolls are going to become way more advanced. They're going to be able to talk, bat their eyes. They're going to be able to move. It's going to be a whole new level. Everything is going to be automated. Everything is going to come up. Everything is just going to be so different than it is now. You're going to see a level of innovation, tech, new products, new services that you've never seen before. This is going to be an innovation boom that's going to pop out of society. And AI and automation will be leading the way. Because right now, a lot of these business owners, you got the people who lost their jobs and you have the business owners, and they're both sitting at home like, how can I prevent this from happening? Like if you own the business and you had nothing but 20 robots working for you, you wouldn't have to close down. Well, maybe, because this is another part. Consumer demand is going to be down for a while. Remember that side of society that's like, hey, this thing is real, and this side of society, oh, it's just a joke. This side ain't going to be spending money. The savings rate, let me show you all that. The American savings rate has skyrocketed. And this is why I think America is ready for savage finance. This is the highest savings rate that we've had since 1981. People are holding on to their money. And this is a bad omen for the economy because we have a consumption-based economy. So the Fed's going to keep the quantitative easing. They're going to keep loading money or overnight repo, and they're going to keep propping up the stock market. They're going to keep propping up these cities and state governments buying municipal bonds, and it ain't going to help because people are holding on to their dollar. People are making Lincoln scream. Lincoln going, ah! Because people are pinching pennies. This thing has scared people. People are actually saving more money right now than they have in literally 3 decades. And this is not going to change no time soon. Because people want to be prepared. They want to have some cash. Like Warren Buffett. Like right now, all these guys on YouTube are freaking out because Warren Buffett did not jump in the stock market. Because Warren Buffett has been through multiple recessions. He went through the 1987 crash. Warren Buffett's a smart cookie. He knows what's up. He's sitting on this cash. He's just like, oh yeah, the market's, he knows that the temporary, it's an artificial prop up by the Fed of the stock market. He knows this. And this is why he sold his airline stocks. He got rid of them because he knows that travel is going to take a hit for years. And these airlines are not going to be profitable for a long, long time. The economy is going to have new rules. And one of the first rules is if you don't understand the internet, you're going to fail. That's going to be a new rule. You're going to have to understand the internet. You're going to have to become an internet producer, creator. Because if you don't, you're not going to make it. Another rule is people are going to start saving cash. Another rule of the economy is fear. People are going to be really, really fearful. This going on for a few years because with this pandemic, and if you just go around and look at the stories of people who have it, I was watching a story of this guy who was a Broadway star. He's been in a coma for 41 days dealing with this. He just woke up. He got blood clots. He got holes in his lungs. They had to amputate his leg. I mean, this thing is really impactful for, because some people, it just gives them, like, they get a little sick, they get flu-like symptoms, they good. And some folks, it takes out. And with that, it's going to be this fear. There's going to be this consistent fear, and it's going to be with us for a while. So the new economy is going to operate on an automation basis. It's going to operate on, you're going to have to become more sophisticated. And for the folks who keep emailing me about resetting your passwords, every website has a reset password functionality. Use it. It ain't my fault if you don't know what email you signed up with. Because, this is kind of funny. I'll have people who will literally go through PayPal with one email, then go back in there and change the email that they bought to some other email. And then when they have a question, they will email me from the PayPal email. And then I go in there and look, and I can't find the PayPal email because they switched it up. It's crazy. It's just crazy. But you're going to want to have to get you some online education. You're going to have to, and this is going to be something else. There's going to be the fake ass educated people. These are people with 4-year degrees about nothing, 4 years degrees in basket weaving or history or something. And there's going to be the truly educated people like me who know how to analyze, read stuff, and make money. You're going to have to get yourself a money-making education. And the video I put out today, because, I got people like who are kind of pushing back with, the rent-seeking behavior of Forex and day trading. Make no doubt, there are some people who make a ton of money day trading and with Forex. The vast majority doesn't. And I go in that video and check it out why that is the case. But also get used to the mask. The masks are not disappearing no time soon. We're going to be masked nation for a while. And I hope that I am wrong. I hope that we do not have a second wave of infections. Because if we do, things are going to get dramatically worse. Things are going to get very, very bad. And it's going to get critical. It's going to get really, really critical. It's crazy. The Heroes Act, I don't think it's going to pass. Thank you, Peppermint Tea. What's going on, people? Terrell Braithwaite, the work week and work location has changed forever. G, all my friends have worked in New York City, working from home indefinitely. No doubt. Anton, yeah, Instacart is winning a lot of new fans. Terrell, LA extended the lockdown for 3 more months. And you know what's really important about California? California is the world's 5th largest economy by itself. After the United States, after China, after Japan, and I think Germany, then California. Uber's buying Grubhub. Uber's about to become a monopoly. Desi, I'm going to miss the Golden Corral and other buffets. Yep, Cool Breeze. Virtual reality is about to blow up. Faith works. Hey, people, some of these folks can't handle this online business. What's up, Foundational BA? Being the bartender, man, I've already seen some. You're going to see a lot more, man. Everybody's about to throw their hat in the online ring. Elephant Ridge, the ads and average. Oh, yeah. I've never seen this many black entrepreneurs on YouTube ads in my life. I've never seen them. And Manny, Glendon, how do you get into the furniture selling business? That's a whole nother conversation. Cleaning company should have one. Like I'm telling you, that ultraviolet stuff is about to explode. For all you folks who just came in, rewind the video and watch it because I'm not going to go over that again. Paycheck advance companies now with good Lord, Grant. I didn't know that. Thank you, admittedly. Clorox can't keep up with the demand. They actually have changed how they produce these wipes. Erica Williams shows how programmable people are and folks will adjust their expectations. Pretty much, this is how society gets along because we're programmable. Jada New Yorker, you're funny. The plane was stacked to Charlotte and to Fort Bragg this week. That's interesting. Amani Watley, unless you know how to run ads, you need to stay away from Shopify. That's funny, Erica. Peppermint tea, that's interesting. Cool breeze, that's some, yeah. I see homeschooling being like that. Elephant Edge, a lot of people are moving out of Cali. They getting the hell on. The stay-at-home moms, she about to make a comeback for real. Waving Brown, I've been seeing some crazy stuff. Erica Williams, the past 10 years, stay-at-home moms went up 13%. That's about to explode. Like in my neighborhood, there ain't nothing but stay-at-home moms. Like I've been seeing them out with the kids and stuff because they come out and because I live at the end in the cul-de-sac and everyone comes down here because it's flat. I've been seeing them all every day. They out with the little kids and the strollers and stuff. They crack me up. Gabriel, we've been out here. Jaded New Yorker, it's going to be a transition. Process for profits. I never went to daycare and neither with my kids. The wife knows it and it will not be discussed. Hey, airlines are not giving refunds. That's interesting. Daycare centers are about to take a dive. James Burke's going to have to become a disruptive person in this disruptive economy, pretty much. Oh, the wealth gap is about to get ridiculous. Money Mike, I'm still paying my rent for two closed retail stores. My landlords are looking at me like I'm a god. Oh, they love you, man. They love you long time. I'm a company drive job security for now. Only dating other drives. You ain't messing with no broke chicks. Willa, I just think that this new growing permanent underclass is going to be interesting. Process for profits, that's very interesting. OQ speaks the truth. Hey, Narita Murad, I've been homeschooling for years. That's about to become a thing. Oh, Goodfellow. Now it's not going to turn socialist. There's going to be distinct and separate classes. There's going to be the billionaire class. There's going to be the multimillionaire class. There's going to be the millionaire class. Then there's going to be everyone else. Well, we're no. There will be entrepreneurs. There will always be entrepreneurs. Wayman Brown. That's going to get dicey. Pretty much. No more dumping your kids on the state. OnlyFans is crowded like a mofo right now. Pretty much, Ben. Pretty much, Ben. All right, Narada. JW Properties, if you were on the email list, you could have got a deal on that last night. And with the links like this new YouTube studio, it doesn't allow me to change out things the way that I like to. It's a pain in the butt. Truth, rational scientist. There could be some truth to that. Good fellow Nail, good for you. Process for profit. And Google Duplex was a monster. And that's just one piece of AI. And look what it did to an industry. Excalibur, I still think this thing may bring them out quicker, but they still killing people. This is the problem with the driverless cars and trucks. Like there was a guy in a Tesla, he was playing a video game and the car crashed and he's dead. The real James, you should save your stimulus check. Oh, you're gonna see more of that. Hoochie holograms right in your bedroom, pretty much. I am just amazed that the self-sustainment based economy isn't pushed harder. I mean, it's like an agenda. This is a global reset. They holding on. They holding on these pennies, man. They holding on. Dave Bourne, I'm gonna a little disagree with you because I know of a class of women that they don't want to have children. They're not going to have children. That was the adjusted savings rate. The savings rate is going up. There's a lot of people who are broke, but yeah. What's up, A Rush? Yeah, Warren is sitting on that money, man. He's sitting on it. Terrell Braithwaite, yeah. We may turn into Japan in more ways than one if this second or third stimulus package passed, which is like at 3.2 trillion. That's gonna that's gonna literally add 10 trillion to the national deficit in a matter of months. It was 20 trillion, and it took Clinton through Obama to get there. And they're gonna do the same amount of money in a few months. Q4, you're funny. All right, truth, rationale, savings. The three pistols, yeah, because I mean, every day, because, I'm giving the course away, and there are people who are already in there, and it's like, I forgot my password. Learn how the internet works, player. It ain't that hard. I just ignore it. Kevin, I know. Do you think savers should buy some Bitcoin? I think savers should sit on their cash. David Bourne, I think all those girls get a 1099 from the website, so their income is reported. Eric Williams, I had to hire a VA to just handle the username. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spend money to give a course away for free. Let's see. Medicare and SI will take a hit. College campuses are about to get way smaller. In about 10, 15 years, only rich kids are going to be going to college. No more. I agree with you. Yeah, Erica, I peeped that a while ago. How to be a wife, how to get a man courses. They booming. There's this chick on YouTube who talks about how to get the bag, how to get a man. And every time she does a live stream, it gets like 30, 40,000 views. I mean, they own it. Thank you, Trending Business. Mike saying if you are properly prepared, anytime's the right time to buy a pickup truck. If you're out here struggling, you barely have two nickels to rub together, that's debatable. Infos, I've been a truck driver for 10 years. Things are slowing down a lot, but quickly I'm able to keep up with my bills. I enrolled in your course 30 minutes ago. I'm taking tech courses online. Hey, you skill up, man. Skill up. Charlatan, you're hilarious. Oh, Oliver Williams, could be. Move. Now is definitely not the right time to buy a truck. Freight is slow. These YouTube ads coming out the woodwork, but I know they work. Been too many conversations with folks reaching 100K in a month. Advertising works. Oh yeah, it works. It definitely works. That's why I'm running some. I'm going to start running them again. Royston, thanks for the $15 super chat. Back to work. Tradesmen are considered essential workers. Still haven't received my unemployment benefits yet. Did you get my stimulus? All right. Good fella Nell. That's funny. Wayman Brown, I've seen a rise in poverty stricken single moms becoming treacherous against rich, childless, single black men if they refuse to take them under their wing. Really? David Nino Brown. They will be gunning for Derek the engineer after getting gutted out by Trayvon the gangster. Y'all are hilarious today. Paul Bunyan, what's up from Chile? We have 32 of our boroughs on lock, like 8 million people in Great Santiago area that can't leave their houses. Wow. Wow. Good thing you can work from home, Paul. Life Flex Lewis, that's funny. Victor Vanzelli, thanks for the $25 super chat. Got your holding company and LLC courses. I'll be filing my holding company in Maryland and 3 operating LLCs in Arizona. Do you think filing in Maryland is a good idea? Thanks, Glendon. By the way, I'm getting out of California. Yeah, I would not do this in California. California just hits you over the head with 13% state tax. It really depends on what kind of businesses you're going to be running. And also, well, I don't even know with this pandemic thing how they're handling opening up business accounts because I think because Chase had people in there, but you had to use the drive-through. I don't know if they're allowing people in back in the bank, but it really depends on what kind of business you have and how you're going to structure it. And also, you can have your holding company in Maryland, but the states, you know, well, it just kind of depends. You know, you need to check on Maryland's state income tax and other stuff. So good luck with that. Thanks for the $25 super chat. B Flow, this will about to become upcoming. Yeah, houses gonna get hacked. People gonna hack into your housing network and take over your house, man. Pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, these women out here, they for real. They are for real about getting that bag. Mike saying, right now I've been watching a lot of trucking videos and everyone's saying the same thing. Freight is slowing down. So I don't have any clue when it's going to pick up. I do know that Costco has toilet paper. So I don't really know. I don't really know anything about the trucking business because what I'm doing right now is staying in my lane and working on my business. So I have no clue. All right, Neo. But right now, we've got some craziness that is going on. And it's going to keep getting crazy. But those are just my predictions. And like, if you're not trying to make money online, like I said, I've been seeing ads from people that I know. I actually know these folks, and this is the first time I've ever seen any online ad from them, whatever. And you know, if you know how to run ads, because in the art of making money, I'm gonna give you this tip. It's gonna be in the art of making money online in the morning. But if you have a Shopify store and you're running Facebook ads, you messing up. You should be running Google search ads for the products in your store. And this is just one of the things where so many people can mislead you. Steve Mayfield, I have no question. I just ignore him. I just ignore him. So we will see. But this is going to be the strange new world that we're going to be living in. This is going to be our new reality. And it ain't going to, there is not going to be a quick bounce back It ain't happening. That ain't happening. There's just too many things that have happened. And people are hopeful. Home gardening is on fire. Everybody at home. Like in my on my street, there's like three families with golf carts, and they've been zooming up and down the streets and stuff with their kids and stuff. It's been crazy. But you know, the business is going to be online, and you're going to need to learn how to create online content. You're going to need to learn how to run ads or hire someone to run ads. That's going to be a very critical part of your success. And one of the things, because like, you got to learn how the internet works, and that will be in the morning's conversation. Yeah, we ain't going back to 2019. It's over. It's over. Everything is different. Everything is way different. And America and the world has been fundamentally changed. This is just the new reality, because every time I go out in public, and I'm a mask wearer. There's another civil war. People are name calling folks who wear masks. They scared. They're punks and stuff. I wear a mask. I'm 53 years old and I had a heart attack. So I'm in that high risk category. So I'm wearing the mask and I'm washing my hands. But one of the things that people have to understand is, bad as it is, there's so much opportunity. There's crazy opportunity. Like it's just literally under your fingertips. There's so much opportunity for you to do and create and build something. And, if you ain't trying to build anything, because like right now, there's a lot of people who sitting at home, ain't doing nothing, and they ain't learning nothing. They're not making themselves better. They're not making themselves valuable. And that's going to catch up with them, because that permanent underclass is waiting for a lot of people who used to be middle class. Who used to be middle class. A lot of people who used to be middle class are going to slide off into poverty. And this is why I kind of feel that universal basic income is going to come around in the next 3 to 4 years. So we will see. We will see. All right. So I'm about to wrap this up. If you hadn't got 30 days to 2,500, go ahead and get that. Also, go ahead and get the Hustler's Mindset, Pimping Your Mind for Success. And by the grace of God, get the money management course. I am trying to terrorize y'all into managing your money better. Here's a sad little fact. A lot of business owners don't manage their money any better than the average person. And a lot of business owners are not set up, because essentially what the money management course is going to do is to teach you how many business owners should structure their finances. And you will have more money. So go ahead and get that. And let me see, how long have I been on? I think it's been an hour, because I'm about to bounce. All right. So with that, I will see you guys later.